Hello, this is checkpoint 2.20 from section 2.3. They want us to find the limit as theta approaches 0 of 1 minus cosine theta divided by sine theta. At our initial evaluation of this, by putting 0, we're going to get 1 minus 1, which is going to be 0, and sine of 0 is 0. So we're going to get an indeterminate form. Now, when we have an indeterminate form, we go through the process of, if it's a polynomial divided by a polynomial, we factor, see if we can simplify things. If there's anything with a square root involved, we try to multiply by its conjugate and see how that simplifies things. And now we have some trig functions, and so we probably could use some trig identities to work this out. What we're going to do is, when we have a 1 minus cosine theta on top, sine theta in the bottom, is that this looks like it's close, very close to the Pythagorean identity, and we can get to the Pythagorean identity by multiplying by 1 plus cosine theta, and this will give us the difference between two squares, and that will give us a 1 minus cosine squared theta, which is a Pythagorean identity. Now we have to multiply top and the bottom so that we can simplify it. And here's what we have so far. We have a 1 squared minus cosine squared theta for the numerator, which we kind of are agreeing that this is probably going to be the sine squared. We have in the denominator sine squared, or not sine squared, but just a sine theta, and then a 1 plus cosine theta. Again, the numerator will become sine squared, and the denominator will just be a sine theta 1 plus cosine theta. Alright, we'll put 0 in there. Or no, before we put 0, we can cancel one of the signs in the numerator and the only sign in the denominator. So we'll have one sign left in the numerator, and then the denominator, the sign is gone, so we just have a 1 plus cosine theta. And now that we have that, we'll take the limit as theta approaches 0. And when we put in the limit, we're going to get 0 for the numerator, and then we have a 1. Cosine of 0 is 1, so 1 plus 1 is 2. That is no longer indeterminate. It is actually just going to be 0. All right, so this is your result. I hope that helps.